Okay, so in the data management part, how you will going to manage the data in Salesforce?
Managing data in the sense like
How we used to manage the data or how we used to store the data in Salesforce?
okay, storing the data. Okay, we have object, so there we'll go and create the record and we can save our records.
In objects, okay. In object, we
Yeah,
will going to save the records.
like so we have in object we have rows and columns, like we have different fields. So in the fields we can enter what are the fields required. We can just we can feed them, and once we hit a save, then it will save to a database.
Okay, so here column will be the fields where we're going to store the values and the rows will be the records. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so have you used the data loader in your data migration or what tools you use for the data migration?
Data migration part. I have not worked on the data migration, but I know what the data loader does in the system. So through using the data loader, we can import. It's a downloadable file. Then we can have it locally in a system. Then if you want to insert any bulk record, like where user can't do one by one insert, so we can put it in. We can have it in a bulk Excel sheet. So those things we can import. We can import them. We can delete them. We can upset them, and we can do this many operations.
Okay, so how this data loader is different from this data import wizard which we are having in Salesforce?
Okay, import wizard, that is a default in Salesforce, which is default internal in the Salesforce system. So data loader, which is downloadable, and if when it comes to the main differences, so in wizard we can process only less than 50,000 records. If using data loader, we can go 15 million records. Also, we can able to import in the system.
Okay, so in this data loader, how you will going to manage the insertion of duplicate records?
Duplicate records. So and see, it will show it in the system. Once we import, then we need to have the mappings. As soon as we will be importing, then there will be a mapping. So there we will see, like if we map all the fields and correctly, so then it will get import.
Like suppose in my Excel sheet I am having the two records, okay, and the email ID of both the records are same. So the in object which I want to insert is the contact. So here email ID is same for both the records. So which means that the records are duplicates, right?
Yes.
So how I should manage this when I will be inserting using data loader?
No ma'am, no idea on this.
Okay, so here we have the option like either you can go with the duplicates record or duplicates rule we are having in Salesforce, right? In which you can enable for the contact, where it will automatically going to check for the email address or the phone number, whatever field you want to check. So
you can allow the duplicates in the system.
Yeah, you can enable that duplicate record and it will going to show you an error and not going to insert the duplicates. And the next is either you can use the operation of upsert in the data loader while inserting, and here you will going to map the field email. So if this email address is already present, you need to update the record, not going to insert it separately.
Yeah, okay, with the using upsert, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Unique fields, right? We have the option of creating field as a unique, right? Where it will automatically going to check whether this value is present or not. And if this is already present, then it will going to upsert this.
Oh, okay, upsert, yeah. With upsert, yeah. Okay, fine. Upsert is like if this field is there, then it will update. If not there, then it will create, right?
Yes. Okay. So how many relationships we have in Salesforce?
We have 5 relationships, like master detail relationship, lookup relationship, then sales relationship, then many to many relationship, and external lookup relationship. Okay,
so what is the difference between lookup and master?
Yeah, so both it is It is like, so okay, if when it comes to master detail, it is tightly coupled relationship. So when it's meant to say tightly coupled means when I delete the parent, even the child records also will be getting deleted in the master detail. When it comes to lookup, so there it is loosely coupled. So by deleting the parent, nothing will happen to the child record. The child record will be present in the lookup. So these are the main difference for the lookup and master detail.
Okay, can you tell me what relation is between account and contact?
It is a special kind of relationship in sales system because in the account level, having if we delete the account, even the contact also will get deleted. When it comes to contact also, without account name, I can create the contact in the we can create the record in contact. So it is kind of a mixture of master detail and cup. Like it's a mixture. This is a special relationship in the Salesforce.
Okay, so if account is deleted, its related contact will also get deleted?
Contact, yes.
Okay, so here, if this is the lookup relation between account and contact, right?
Yeah.
But when we delete account, contact also get deleted. Okay, so
Yes.
can I create roll-up summaries also on account for related contact?
No.
Okay.
There is no option I've seen in the.
Okay, and what is the relation between account and opportunity?
Account and opportunity. No idea, ma'am.
It's from master detail relationship.
It's a master. Okay, okay.
And for opportunity is we can create roll-up on account.
Okay, okay, okay. Roll-up and account. Okay. So this roll-up will be creating in master detail, right? In the parent.
Yes, only for master detail we can create the roll-up, not for lookups.
Okay.
For lookups we need to go with custom automation.
Okay, okay.
The next question is if like suppose account and contact are there, okay, I have deleted the account and related contact also get deleted. Now
Yes.
when I go to the recycle bin, now I want to undelete my account. Okay, so my question is when I will going to undelete my account, will its related contact also get undeleted or separately I have to undelete?
Since I think it will only the account it will get undelete.
Only the account will get undelete. Okay, so
I'm thinking, thinking.
Okay.
Not right, but I'm thinking.
Yeah. So when you will going to undelete the account, its related contact and opportunities will also get undeleted. Okay. The complete package will also undelete in the same manner as it used to delete. Okay. So have you worked on the reports and dashboard?
Yes, ma'am. I have worked.
What type of reports we are having?
So we have totally 5 different reports, and like if I tell what all they are, one is tabular, one is summary, and matrix, and joint.
4.
Four.
Okay. What is the difference between all?
Okay, in tabular it's like an Excel sheet. So there we can't see the total summary. We can't group them. It's just a tabular format. And in the summary, so there we can have the total number of and we can group them. And in the matrix, we can join the 2 reports and we can show it in the of 2 different objects. We can show it in the matrix. And in the joint, we can join all the 5 reports together and we can put them in the bucket and we can show it in the joint report.
So what are bucket fields in reports?
Bucket fields are nothing. If we can apply it only for the numeric values. So we can, like if we have like 0 to 10, put them in one bucket, and like 10 to 20, put them in one thing, and then we can categorize the fields.
Okay, so
it has numbers.
Or can we do the stage wise also, like if the stage is this, we can bucket all the records?
Yeah, we can do it in the states. Yes.
Okay. Can you explain me the security model?
Okay, security model. So it's a very important topic in Salesforce. So when it comes to security, we have different security levels. Like we can provide security for organization level and object level and record level and field level. When it comes to organization level, so we can we can restrict through IP range, and we can restrict through login hours, and we can set password policies for the user. These three things we can able to control the organization level. And when it comes to the object level, we can where we can with the profiles we can able to control like which user can access the object, what to do within the object. Those things we can able to control through profiles. And when it comes to the record level, so there like in the when it comes to record level, there we have different permission sets, like different types, like OWD, and that is organization wide default, and second is manual sharing, and role hierarchy, and automatic sharing, auto sharing. And at the last, it is field field level security. In field level security, we can give like this on this object, this field we can able to read or write or read only. So like that, we can able to give permissions.
So what do you mean by OWD equals to read only?
OWD, if it is read only, then if I have for user in system, so if I set the OWD as private, so each user cannot see other records. So it is like if I have a user like A B C D, so the user cannot see the B records in the system.
Okay.
His own record only can able to see.
But my OWD is private, but still other users are able to view the records. So how is this possible?
If it is private, then there would be like permission sets being added to the profile B.
Okay, so in the permission set, what kind of permission is given because of which they are able to see the records?
Like view all.
Okay. On object.
Okay. On object, yes.
Okay. Any other point?
We can do through probably that record has been manually shared to the user B. So in that case, the B user can see the A's record.
Or the sharing rules can be also there. Okay. Sharing rules can also be there.
Sharing rule. Or there are two different types in sharing rule. One is through owner based or through criteria based.
So in this role hierarchy, there we are having grant access checkbox, right? So what do you mean by this checkbox?
By giving the access, if we use role hierarchy is nothing but we can, like, for example, if I'm the employee, so my manager can see my record, and for him, like super manager can see my manager record. So like that we can able to create in the system. So if this default is checked means, so that so the manager can see the employee record, like that it will be in the hierarchical level. So they can see the under manager who is there, the child thing, they can able to see it by default.
Can I disable this checkbox for the standard objects?
No.
Okay.
By default it is checked. We can do it for the only custom.
Okay. So here my question is, in what conditions we cannot able to see the manual sharing button on a record page?
Manual sharing, like if it is a public read and write or public read and write transfer, those, while that we can't see the manual sharing in object.
What is this public read and write transfer?
Transfer, we can where the public can read, write, and we can able to transfer the record to another user.
Okay. Okay. Can you tell me what are page layouts and record type?
Okay. Page layout, it's like, we can change the appearance of the page, and yeah, so we can change the appearance of the page. Like we can do many operations. The appearance of the page, like in the page layout, we can add the object. Sorry, we can. I'm sorry. In the page layout, we can change the. We can, if you want to drag left or right, we can drag them. We can align in the system, and we can do more things in the page layout. We can give the field as mandatory. We can make the field as read only, and we can make the field as hidden, and we can add the more fields to the page. These things we can do. And in the record, so there we can categorize the business. Like these are the difference in page layout and the record types.
So how you will going to manage the visibility of different record types?
So there is an option. Once we created the record type, there will be an option like which page load we should avoid the record type. So after creating it, we can choose it will be which page load. We can check them and we can able to control the visibility.
Like suppose there are 2 users, okay,
Okay.
and there are 4 record types. Now I want, and both are having the same profile.
Okay.
So now here I want one user A should able to see the first 2 record types, and the user B should able to see the last 2 record types. So how we will going to manage this?
We can do it through record types only. Then we can implement this in record types, and if it is in the same profile, if it is in the same profile, I don't know this one. If it is the same.
Okay, so on the profile, on the profile we'll give the default access. Okay, we'll not give the access for the additional record types. So now using the permission set, we will going to give the additional access of record types, right? So that
okay.
Got it. On the profiles and permission sets, we can manage this record types visibility.
What is the default permission name?
Default, it can be object layout one, which right, the default we are having. If it is account, then the account layout. If contact, then contact layout, or the object, whatever custom object layout, the default one.
Okay. So there we will not give them. We will give them through permission sets.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me about what different types of flows we are having.
When it comes to the flows, we have a screen flow, and we have a triggered flow, record level triggered flow, and third is auto launch flow, and fourth is scheduled flow, and fifth one is orchestration.
Platform event flow.
External platform. I forgot it.
Okay. So can you tell me?
One is for external. Connect the external object. We use that another flow. What's the name?
Platform event, right? That is the platform.
Yeah, platform event is.
Okay. So can you tell me what plus points you can share with me related to flows, which you think that flow is a good option to go with the complex scenarios also, or to implement the complex requirement also?
So if you want to perform any field update, so there no need to go for Apex. We can do it in the flows only. So there, if you want to do any DML operation, so we can do it for flows. And the another beauty concept is when it comes to the screen flow. So if we do it through Apex, so we need to have it UI, and we need to have Apex as well for in order to get the user inputs. But when it comes to the flow, it is very easy. We just having a screen, we can drop the fields, and then once we finish it, so there we can put 1 to 10 fields, and we can get the input from user. So this is easily implement in the screen flow. That is if we go with development wise, it takes time consuming, but in flows we can do it very quickly then.
Okay. Have you ever faced any error in flows?
Yeah, I have faced.
Okay, what kind of error you have faced?
If we do not handle well, there's a concept of it is very important. So we would check if we do not do any null check. So we did our scenario. So if you are sending email, contact an email. Once the case is registered, we are sending an email. So once if then there is no contact, then that time it was giving error. So then we saw that the contact does have email. So then we can use decision. So we better to do the null check, and if it is empty, then only we should. If it is not empty, then only we should do the operation. So those null check we are not implemented. So once we doing that null check and all, we are able to run the first fine. So with that we were having errors, like if we did not do null check, so it will be becoming like we would be getting error on that.
Okay.
In the positive scenario, yes, but in while developing false, we need to cover the negative scenario as well.
Okay. So what do you think, at what point we should avoid creation of these flows?
Creation. Salesforce recommend to create flows apart from going customized. So Salesforce itself recommending rather than doing custom development. So they are, by default they want to have us in the flows only. But
still, at some point, when we see that going with the flow would not be a good option for this requirement.
Yeah, when it's too much complexity of our file.
So why for the complex scenarios or where the existing automations are already there? So why we avoid this going with the flows for the complexities? Is there any reason?
It's because it will be like if you use many things in one flow, it will be like too tedious to user if you're looking flows. So it will be better in the code. I don't know the answer now.
Okay, so here, if you have heard about this point, that the running time or the execution time of triggers is faster as compared to the flows, right? So that is why in complex scenario, what happens if we are having more number of records and the scenario implementation of flow is also complex. So in such cases in future, it might be possible it can take more time to process or complete the automation and can exceed the CPU limit and give you the CPU limit exceed error, right? So, and it is also possible, like already on the current object, number of automation are working and using the flow, all those automations are also triggered. In such cases also, in one transaction, the time can be taken more, because of which we can get the CPU limit exceed error. Okay. So
in Apex it will run very quicker than flow.
Yeah, it will be quicker also. We can avoid the this CPU limit exceed error also, and we can also debug the things, right?
Yeah.
So the reason is of this processing time, right?
Processing time. Okay.